Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Great. Case will be on here shortly. How's it going?
It's good, man. It is
Excellent.
good.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on, man. When I was reading the bio and seeing how you did the whole Airbnb thing. First of all, I thought it was brilliant. I'm looking forward to bringing that up on here. And two, like that, I like hearing sacrifices like that. You get a lot of people, I think, in entrepreneurship that won't make those kind of sacrifices, or they'll give up when things like that happen, and you're like, no, this is happening.
Yep.
So,
Nice. Yeah, we can totally talk about that. I have a number of those. So.
Brilliant. And I do like the fact that we're also going to discuss about building a business versus a sustainable company, because I think that's also, I think, sometimes skewed. I think people they have to make a decision. Are they earning money and making money just for themselves as a lifestyle business, or are they like trying to build out a sustainable company, for the bigger picture?
My relationships have definitely changed over time. I'd say it was probably the first year of the business is when I started making the decision of like really thinking about where I was spending my time. There would be times where I would go out and be drinking and doing stuff, and like I wouldn't actually enjoy it. I was just doing it to like do it. My biggest relationship is with Jack, my business, right? That's my first priority, period. Basically everything and anything I do is related to that. A lot of my close friends are related, have some kind of relation to Jack and the business. So I'm spending time with someone, I could be having drinks, and we're talking about like other shit, like soccer or whatever else, but then, the other part of the time we could be talking about business and stuff, because it's fun for us. There's not a whole lot of just like random kind of discussions or meetings or drinks or whatever it is. There's always I'm very purposeful with my time, because that's the one thing you can never get back.
I was in the bando a long time. Need to get the Lambo and drive. I was in the lab, you were on my mind, but all I really do is just go. I was in the bando a long time. Need to get the Lambo and drive.
So on the September 1st, we move into a new space down in Financial District. It's about 2 to 3 times the amount of space we currently have, and the overall look and feel and environment is more upscale than what we currently have. So it would be great for us. Something we were looking for when looking at a new space was trying to find, there's a couple factors. One is just more space for the team. Right now, when you're in New York, real estate is crazy, right? But when you're in co-working spaces, you have to like jam very closely together. There's not a lot of space. It's not the most comfortable thing. And it was just time. I've been doing that for 4 out of the 5 years. The first year I worked at home for the business, but the other 4 years was always in these spaces like this where it's very crammed. Additionally, as we're starting to work with bigger clients and it just goes into the brand we're trying to put out to the world. So we wanted a more upscale kind of look and feel of the space. That was important to us. There's 2 more things to note. One is that I actually yesterday I was pretty much offline and not working all day, which is the first time ever in 5 years. And it's because the night before, I kind of just hit this point, like mental burnout, essentially. Like I just mentally I got, drained or burnt out, essentially. And so I forced myself to take all of yesterday off. Besides, I checked my email like once or twice and responded to some things. I was trying to stay off as much as possible, but I work 7 days a week, nonstop, and I've been doing this for 5 years. And there's been moments in the past where I've hit like breaking points and had to like take a half a day off, but I've never actually taken a full day, and I just really needed it. One thing that I think contributed a lot to that is, and this is the other point that I want to talk about, was just next month we're not looking too great right now. If every deal that we had and project we had already kind of lined up would start in September, we'd be okay. But the challenging part about consulting is some of those projects are getting pushed So long story short, as of now, our revenue in September looks not good at all, which is made me worry a lot. So I'm like, as the CEO of the company and the person responsible for the entire team, and then also responsible for the sales side of things, like if we're not okay, it's like on me. And so bearing that weight and that burden, I don't know, just got to me a bit. In addition to, hey, we're moving into a new space, which is going to cost more. We're about to make a hire or two, which will cost more. We are investing in now marketing and sales and some other things, which there's no ROI immediately. Those are longer term plays. So all of that just combined just makes it so that September's just not looking great. Like we knew we were going to lose, or dip a little bit in, or rather we were going to have to increase our expenses because we're investing in the business. But then when it's actually happening and when revenue has not also increased at the same time, it just becomes a little uncomfortable. We're still fine overall, but it's just something that now I'm worried about a bit. So Mike and I are going to have a session on Saturday to talk through it, just get creative with a few things here and there, just to make sure that we're all good for September and moving forward. Those are some updates. You always think it takes so long. It's not. It's a quick little thing here. 2 important things. We got the gel. We got the hairspray. Also, just so you see the full process, I put this in before. It's a leave-in conditioner. Take a little dollop. Rub it in. How's it look? Hopefully I still look okay right here, but there you go. So fear, I was just talking to Mike about this earlier this week. I mean, fear is actually, this is cliche to say, but until you actually master it, fear is not real. I'm in this moment today. There's nothing I should actually be scared of because what's happening? We're talking, right? Fear is I'm scared of the future, something that has not happened yet, and it will fuck with you. It's a natural human kind of emotion to have fear, right? We have it. It's just how you react to it and how versus do you control your mind or do you let that control you? Even insecurities, right? When you boil everything down, right? Whether you're worried about what people think or not achieving your goals or whatever it is, it's all mental because nothing is actually happening to you, right? So I go through it and I'm like, hey, I'm upset because I didn't reach my goal or whatever, right? But who caused that? Me. I'm in control of that entire situation and thought process. So that's what I've been focusing on a lot is any insecurities or whatever it is, it's just not real. I'll credit both my coach, Mike, and a bunch of introspection for me getting to this point, but I have to constantly remind myself because in the moment it's hard to just be oh shit, it's actually okay. So I'm getting much better at that because then I can react from a place of clarity and actually be creative and make good positive choices. But when you're acting out of a place from fear or insecurity, it hinders your creativity and the possibility of what's out there.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Great. Case will be on here shortly. How's it going?
It's good, man. It is
Excellent.
good.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on, man. When I was reading your the bio and seeing how you did the whole Airbnb thing. First of all, I thought it was brilliant. I'm looking forward to bringing that up on here. And two, that I like hearing sacrifices like that. You get a lot of people, I think, in entrepreneurship that won't make those kind of sacrifices, or they'll give up when things like that happen, and you're like, no, this is happening.
Yep.
So,
Nice. Yeah, we can totally talk about that. I have a number of those. So.
Brilliant. And I do like the fact that we're also going to discuss about building a business versus a sustainable company, because I think that's also, I think sometimes skewed. I think people they have to make a decision. Are they earning money and making money just for themselves as a lifestyle business, or are they trying to build out a sustainable company, for the bigger picture? All right, you're ready, Ed?
All right, everybody have a good show.